my grandmother called and I had to talk to her for a bit. Um, so I edited out the phone ringing and stuff like that so it didn't kill your ears because the phone was like right next to my mic because I'm kind of expecting a phone call, but I can just edit that stuff out. That wasn't the phone call I was expecting from. I'm expecting a phone call from my bank because I had some fraudulent charges that I'm trying to get taken care of. So I'm expecting a phone call from them so I can get my money back. Um, but anyways, we are back here. I did have like an election thingy up, I think, before I quit the recording. It might not have been because I don't think I paused it before I exited or before I stopped recording. But anyways, there was a one of the um, election choices, which I selected and then I saved it after. But I did exit. I exited Victoria and for a little bit because I was hungry, so I went to have um, breakfast. And I did look over the file that I had recorded about 40 minutes, so that'll be about 20 minutes a piece for those first two parts. This will probably be the last part, so I'll probably have three parts up, hopefully within a short distance of each other, so there's a lot of suspense killing you guys. Because we all know the suspense kills. So anyways, I don't think anything's really gone on. Let's see what's going on here. It says rebels in Spain. We're pretty good on that. We got less than one militancy, so that's nice. And even the consciousness, which usually is a lot higher than militancy, is still a lot higher comparing it to the militancy, but that's because of our infamy, which hopefully will be going down soon. I don't really know how you get your infamy to go down faster though. Like when you're at peace, it goes down 0.1 per month, which means it takes a very long time to go down. So anyways, let's play here. There's nothing really going on. We had to retreat our forces because the United States would have kicked our asses. And they have left. They finally left, I guess. They finally got tired of our bullshit. Um, so kind of angry. I can't get any forces into Serbia, but if we want to meet, I said at the very early stages I wanted to form Yugoslavia, but that's extremely hard. I wasn't expecting the AI to be such douchebags to say the least. I was expecting to at least be able to team up with the Ottomans or Austria to go against the other ones. Um, because I have cores on both the Ottomans and Austria that I don't need to, I need that territory to form Yugoslavia, but I can't get that territory if I can't fight them and I can't physically fight them. So I'm just wondering how many soldiers the Ottomans have. I mean, they could probably recruit a lot. I mean, they got a huge population. Hmm. Kind of want to go to Greece, but I think Greece is probably with the UK. They usually are. They got a rebel problem too. They're with the UK, and they got a rebel problem. Greece would be a nice addition to our territory. But I think we're going to have to go to Asia at this point in time to try to consolidate our power and gain power, really. Because at this point in time, things are getting late into the game. We're almost into the 20th century here. And the game ends at what, like 1938? Right before World War II. So, we're getting up there in time. And I mean, you know, countries are expanding into Africa. I mean, we were never going to colonize Africa, really, except, taking other countries. But we can't take Algeria. could probably take Morocco. They probably wouldn't be a problem. But we'd have to take this territory down here, I believe. Such a nuisance. We have to take this territory before we can take this, because this is their capital region. You can't take the capital region if they have another province available. Oh, we can recruit another soldier right from here, the Kirawan. So let's recruit another soldier. Let's try to recruit artillery. I want some artillery. That would go nice. Can also recruit another one from Montenegro, so we'll do that. Because that'll be nice. Having more soldiers, you know. Budget's taking a little bit of a whack here, but I'm gonna, I don't know, really, what else I can do. I mean, I only got one. I mean, I know there's so many things I should be doing. I should be getting bureaucrats here. I should be getting aristocrats, blah, 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 making sure everything's, you know, tip-top shape. But, you know, we got bureaucrats, aristocrats. That's fine there. And it's fine in Montenegro, not the aristocrats. But, you know, I only have one national focus, and I don't really know how to get another one. Like, I know you can, and I know I have the technology to. But it's like based on population or something. Oh, yeah. It's based on the population of our primary culture, which would be Serbian. So we can have a maximum of 4, but we don't have a lot of Serbians. We have like, well, we have 475,000 people, but half of that is right here, and the other half is like, well, actually, it's more than half. It's like 3/4 of our population is right here, and then 1/4 is here, here, and here. So, you know, just looking here, how many Serbs we got, possibly. We're not really getting any Serbian representation here. I mean, let's take a look. I mean, we were getting some migrations here. Population militancy growth. Oh my god. I don't want to lose prestige. I'll do anything then. So we're going to lose population again. How many freaking shortages of food have we had? We've had a lot. I don't think you guys have seen them all because I cut some bits out, but we've had a lot of food shortages that have really stunted our population. Like, we have 150,000 Serbs. In like 1850 something, 1860 something, we had over 200,000 people in Serbia alone. That's dropped like 50,000 in less than 20 years. So, you know, shit happens. We've gotten a lot of those, so that's like the 4th or 5th one that we've had, and it's really hurting our population. Which really sucks. It kind of limits what we can do. But right now, we have to drop our infamy down to like around 15, and then we can go and take some parts of Asia once we, you know, have the infamy capacity to take some infamy hits from justifications. So once we you know, can drop our infamy down, we can start invading them. But for right now, you know, we got nothing we can really do except just sit here. You know, attracting immigrants doesn't even seem to be working anymore. I mean, I want bureaucrats, but I don't think they recruit bureaucrats. Like, I've tried it before. Let's put it on there just for shiggles. Just shiggles. We'll have it on there for like a second. Just for shiggles. If you don't know what shiggles is, it is shits and giggles. That's what it is. Mining output, blah blah blah. I like the diplomatic influence. Is that like, our country's more likely to because the way I interpret diplomatic influence is in 2 different ways. One way being, you know, your direct influence. Let's pause this, because we have an offer from France while I contemplate what I want to do next. Actually, I like the time going, so we'll just take a look at this. And France wants military access. We'll give it to them because, you know, if we give them military access, they're definitely not going to attack us, and we do not want to fight France. So, you know, all the France surrenders jokes. Yeah, yeah. France is still a very powerful country. You know, I've made my share of French surrender jokes. Like when France was bombing Libya, it was like a week after they had started it, and I was in history class. Like we were talking about you know, recent events and stuff like that, and so we're talking about, you know, France takes the initiative and the bombing of Libya to topple the Gaddafi regime, and I'm like, this was like a week after, and I'm like, and they didn't surrender yet. And my teacher chuckled, so you know, I succeeded some way.